This is Senator Ed Houck here at Charlottesville at the University of Virginia, feeling all the enthusiasm from all of the supporters we have here.
Right now, the only barrier to an extreme agenda in Virginia is the Senate of Virginia. The only place, the only backstop we have is the Senate of Virginia.
There's a lot at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. It's more than just a single candidate. It's the future of this state. It's upholding those principles that this great founder, Thomas Jefferson, espoused. That's what's at stake. So I would ask you, go out, do the work, make the phone calls, knock on the doors. Let's get our voters out. Let's ensure that Virginia stays on a solid, progressive, safe course for all Virginians. Thank you all. Let's go do the work.
My name is Connie Brennan. I'm a candidate for the 59th District House of Delegates in the Virginia General Assembly. I'm very excited to be here today in Campbell County with my friends from the Democratic Party and all my constituents here. I'm very excited to be running because I think we really need a strong voice in Richmond to represent rural issues. My district is entirely rural. There are no cities, only 4 towns. And you know, we got to get up there to Richmond to fight for education, fight to make sure we have a vibrant economy, and that is a really critical issue here in the 59th District. I'm a nurse practitioner, so I'm very interested in health care and making sure we have access to good health care for everybody. So I'm going to win here in 4 days and very excited.
Right now we know families are struggling around here. Businesses are struggling. And there's one party that's out there trying to help people out a little bit. And there's another that's just trying to push them down. And when we talk about that basic choice set, we win elections.
If you told me 3 or 4 years ago that things like clean air, clean water, safe food would be on the ballot this November and be on the ballot in 2012 and maybe even in 2013 and beyond, I would not have believed you. But that is this Republican Party right now.
Are there any Democrats out there? Any young Democrats? Any college Democrats? Anyone out there who cares about education? Anyone out here who cares about a woman's choice? Anyone out here who cares about the environment? That's why we need to elect all these candidates on Tuesday, because all of those issues are at stake on Tuesday, folks.
I think the past couple of weeks have made people realize a lot of the stakes in terms of what would happen, really, if this state Senate went over to the Republicans. The challenges that we would face in terms of good governance, because that is the emblem of the Democratic Party, is good governance.
This year's election, it's going to be won by a handful of votes. That's it. That's what's going to happen. It's an off-year election. It's a handful of votes. And that phone call that you make could be the deciding phone call. That household that you make, that you talk to, could be that deciding vote in that phone call.
The eyes of the nation are looking at Virginia. And where they really should be looking is right here in Prince William County. If we can deliver in Prince William County, for every Democrat who's on the ballot running for the state Senate, we not only will hold the state Senate, we'll pick up a seat.
We have clearly had a much better support base, a much better organized campaign, many more volunteers than the other side in race after race after race after race all around the state.